Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 54. And in the last two chapters, what was his name again? Kung something. He was sort of like thrown out of the kingdom. He was sent on a journey to find uh, the Dark Dragon and the Happy Hungry Bunch, and not to come back until he actually takes care of them. And then they come to the village where gang war was, right? And they were taking care of them, but then he heard Yona's voice, and he's like, "I need to see who's speaking." He managed to get up, and then he just threw him, telling him that he was in the way or something. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. So yeah, trying to get to the Ayaka Yona page. Alright, let me here. Yeah, Kang Taejun. Found it. Yeah, Taejun was trying to look at the voice, whoever was speaking. And then he got, phew. That's funny. So before we get into this chapter, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/filmini, where you can find the unedited versions of these reactions there and all my other anime reactions, full lengths and stuff over there at patreon.com/filmini. And now, let's start this chapter, and here we go. Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. You're not out there. Oh, they're gonna come face to face, right? Because that's staging right there. Are we caught up? Volume 10. Can this be real? Oh, that must be Tejon, right? Seeing Yuna for the first time. Like a dream. Fire cannot extinguish fire. Ignorance because thoughtfulness, courageous and cowardly. You are my wish. Whose wish? Tejon, I'm so glad to see you. Everyone has forgotten about me. I've been terribly lonely. It was unbearable being so alone. I thought I was going to die here. Princess Yuna. Oh, was this after he was thrown? That voice. No, it's impossible. I must have imagined it. She'd never be in a place like that. The woman I heard spoke differently too. But what if by some miracle she survived that fall from the cliff? Princess Yona is with those brutes. Shh. No! Lord Tejon, what's the matter? Lord Tejon. Now there's a fire. Food. Anything will do. I need to eat and build up my strength. Look at them be super happy. Yuki, I have a reason for living now. I want you to stay with me a while longer. Okay. Does Hookji actually enjoy his job? I feel like he doesn't. She'll rescue you from those evil fiends. She doesn't need rescuing, my man. Outside Cotton Village. This is getting annoying. So they keep coming back and they keep getting defeated. And go right to the point. Wait, did he just... Wait, they threw him away. Did he just like land on his feet? Seems like it. That's funny. Lord Tejon, why are you dressed that way? It took me a moment to recognize you. Is he gonna infiltrate the village? I'm going to see what's what at Katan village. Head on attacks aren't doing any good, so I'll sneak in disguise as a villager and see the bandit status for myself. That man, they think that he's doing this for, I don't know, for them? But this guy just wants to see Yuna and save her. And look at their faces. If you feel like your life is in danger, use this. What is it? It's a flare. If you set it off, we'll attack the village to save you. Please be careful. I will. You surely seem determined. Perhaps Princess Yona, whoa, will come falling from the sky. As if, yeah, a totally different kind of death. This is bad. Oh, this is terrible. He has the look of someone who slaughtered hundreds. Stop relying on me. Big Brother isn't even there, so why is he saying don't rely on me? Oh, but cute. He was there. Sheena, don't go wandering off. You're not fully recovered yet. Yeah, the god of death. What's wrong? Why are you down on the ground? Are you unwell? They don't recognize him. He doesn't seem to recognize me. Yeah, I'm feeling a little dizzy. Hoist. Oh, Kija. This is terrible. I came here to quietly gather information. And instead I've been caught by one of them. They don't know who you are. What? You listen here? Oh, look at this picture. That's so cute. Yep, they're talking about you. So the bandits are going to other villages? They have no shame. They steal our taxes, they terrorize us. It's just funny. That he's talking about the bandits stealing their taxes and terrorizing them when that's what the officials do to the villagers. They come in, even though these people don't have any money to pay any taxes. I feel like it's also another one of those sheltered person, like Yona used to be. Like she didn't used to know like anything about the outside world and how people were suffering and everything. She was like sheltered in her castle and everything, and she will probably think that all the villagers are doing okay and that if there was somebody that was not providing taxes or whatever, she will be thinking that it's wrong. They should be giving taxes. Like, I don't know. I don't think she will fully understand. Just like this guy is. Here you go. What is it? Ginger broth. It helps when you're sick. It'll warm you up. Ginger? Well, what is this? It looks more like filthy water than ginger. And the smell, if you were serving Sakapales. Of course, if you were serving Sakapales, you're not in the palace. You're in a poor village. So get over it. Perhaps they do know who I am and are trying to poison me. Curse these bandits. I won't let that happen. Oh, Zeno. Zeno's there to catch it. Because they don't have resources to be wasting like that. If you're not going to drink it, give it back to them. Sure. Do you think they have ginger laying around like that? Your boo, hurry. And it's probably hot, right? I'm sorry, Zeno. Oh, if only Zeno's hands were as large as the white dragons. Why does he always speak in like a third person? Like he always refers to himself by his name. Like it's like another like a Spanish soap opera, I guess, telenovela. What's it called again? Lo Imperdonable, where there was this girl that always speaks in the third person, the same as Zeno does. May Zeno give this to the children? Oh, yes. No fair, me too. They don't have enough for everybody. And they see this person being sick and they give him the little bit that they have to him to make him feel better. And him not knowing any better was about to waste it. And Zeno's like, nah, I can't let this go to waste because these people need it. If you're not going to drink it, then they will. They're frantic. It's the first thing they've eaten today. Just one bowl between them. Well, yeah. That's normal here. Every last drop is precious. Oh man, I'm sorry. We drank your ginger broth. This is their first meal today? That must be a lie. Really? Well, just you spend a little time in the village and you'll see if it's a lie or not. Things haven't gone that bad in our lands. Maybe where you are. Maybe you're too well off to understand. Oh, I said no. Huh? But since you're here, you can have a learning experience. Take the time to look around. I feel like Zeno know who he is. Maybe. And next time you come, make sure you bring snacks for everyone. Bye. Yep, he knows. Cold, I forgot to find an inn. I'll look around more tomorrow. Find an inn. Also, this village, there are no inns, not even any proper shops, and it's totally dark. What's going on? Is everyone dead? Fire? Screech! These things are too heavy. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Is that hack? Oh my goodness. Hack should recognize him, right? I mean, he pretended to be her boyfriend when the guy was sort of like harassing Yona at one point. He has to remember. Okay, chapter 55. Excuse me, is this your fire? May I warm myself up for a bit? Sure, fine by me. So you don't recognize him? I see, in that case. Cute. The Thunder Beast? Wait, you just recognizing him? I thought he recognized him, like, instantly. No, I'm imagining things. No, you're not. His short face is so funny. I don't know where you came from, but you're not used to roughing it, are you? Nope. So you don't recognize him. I wish I could see the difference between, like, in full color in anime and everything, the difference between how he usually is and his disguise here, so that he doesn't seem to recognize him. Like, I don't know. Huh? Someone's here? Oh. What is that he's dropping on the fire? Is that the flare? Wait. He just grabbed his glaive, right? I'm trying to remember. I tripped him. If he is a spy, I want to question him. Take him alive. Aww. Shina. What's the matter, Shina? The light in the sky. You're heavy. Get off. Do you know him, Thunder Beast? The second son? Never met him. So he knows him. This second son? He is the second son of... Not King, but that dude. You know exactly who I am. Come take. Hey, the hungry one is being summoned. Oh, the gingerbread guy from earlier. What's going on? Who are you calling gingerbread guy? What else is he supposed to call you? He's a spy. He tipped off his friends off about our location. Gotcha. I launched the flare by accident. If you let me go, I can head my troops off and keep them from coming here. Oh, great. Why didn't you say so? Sure, go take care of it for us. Did you really? I actually thought that he was being sincere. He tried to kill us once. If we return him, the fire trap chief and Kiryu Palace will know we're still alive. It'll put Her Highness' life in danger. I'd rather kill you right here than risk that. I feel like Shona, you're not gonna show up. And stop it. Please, is she? Yep, she's alive. The young lady's lovelier than any of us. Oh, I see. She's doing well. I was running in circles, just trying to stay alive. The thought that she truly is alive is like a dream. Oh, He's gonna see her. You come with me right now. It's urgent. Oh, she's so pretty. No matter who you're with, no matter what your allegiance is, none of that matters in the least. You are alive. So grateful. Oh, I feel like crying along with them. Dedron? Can't Dedron reason that the fiend who chased you down and sent his soldiers after you? And now he's launched a flare to summon his troops. But he claims it was a mistake. He wants us to release him so he can go call them off. You're not gonna say to release him. The nerve. Yeah. If that many troops attack at once, they'll realize that you're still alive. And my father, General Kang Sujin, will hear of it. That was your plan all along, huh? I won't tell anyone about this. Are you saying you'll betray your tribe? Betray? I want Princess Yona to live. Am I betraying you by wishing for that? I swear I will stop my troops, and if I ever act in a way that breaks my promise, or if you're even the tiniest bit suspicious of me, my life is yours. Raise your head. Look me in the eye when you answer me. Those fiery eyes that has burned his soul up to this point. I'm so sorry. My vision is so blurry because of the tears. I can't tell precisely where your highness's eyes are. I feel so grateful that someone as sinful as me has a chance to speak with you even once more. Oh, I'm so blessed. I don't know what to do. Thank you so much for still being alive. Oh. Your troops are already within sight. At this rate, they are going to hurt the villagers here. If that happens, we will crush your troops with no mercy. If you break your promise and any villagers are harmed, I will shoot you without a second thought. Oh my goodness, that's my... You know, if you're prepared to make that commitment, then go. Do everything in your power to stop them. Oh my goodness. Yona! 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 Oh my goodness. I know I was wondering, like, I wasn't wondering, but was it in the last chapter, during my last chapter's reaction? Like, I was saying that if Daejeon comes face to face with her, he's not gonna tell anybody because of the guilt that he's been carrying for so long. And yeah, I got I had a little what was the word I'm looking for? I worried for a second during, I think it was during my last reading, that because he said something about when he thought he was gonna die from the god of death. When Kijako was coming for him and he thought he was gonna die, and then he's sorry to his brother and to his father for not living up to their strength or something. I don't know. He said something along those lines, and I'm like, okay, so is he gonna, because he doesn't wanna let his brother and father down, is he gonna let them know that Yona is alive? But no. He was just so relieved to see her alive. And he was like, I think it was Hag that asked me if he was gonna betray his is it country? Did he say country at first? And then it was Dedron that was saying, am I betraying you, brother, if I want her to leave or something or other? I don't know. But he even said that, that's me wanting her to still be alive. Does that mean that I'm betraying you, brother? And I feel like the brother would see it as a betrayal, but I don't care. Made me feel so bad. Like, he made me feel so bad. Like, I wanted to cry alongside with him. Like, when he saw her, like, face to face, seeing that she was alive. At first, he saw Hack. The whole thing. Okay, well, let's start from the beginning. When I started reading this chapter, and then there was this sort of like dream sequence where Yona was so happy that he found her or something or other. And I'm like, did I skip a chapter? But then he woke up, and it was after yeah, through him. It was after that, and he woke up, and because he now felt like Yona might be alive, that gave him the strength and the courage to go back time and time again to try to. He thought at first that Yona was being basically kidnapped by the bandits, not knowing that she's actually the leader of the bandits and stuff. So each time they try to do like some kind of frontal attack, it never worked. Never worked. So he decided to disguise himself as a villager or whatever and infiltrate the village to see what the situation is there. And then the first person that he saw was Shina. And he thought that he God of death. Each time he sees one of them, he's calling them the god of death, another god of death. So funny. But Shina was just there to like he picked up Pukyu and then he left. And who else saw him? I don't know. But then oh yeah, it was Kija. Kija saw him and the way he was being nervous and stuff, Kija thought that he was sick. Or is he the one that said he was sick? I don't know. And then Kija picked him up, was gonna take him to Yun to get, make him better. But Yun wasn't there. I think they said he left with Jeha, right? And it was Zeno that was there with these two kids. Clearly Zeno knew that he was not a villager. I don't think he knew who he actually was. He just knew that he wasn't from this village and that he was someone that's like well off, because when they gave him the ginger broth and then he saw it as this dirty thing and he thought that they were poisoning him and he was about to throw it away, and then Zeno with his hand like caught at least some of it and then put it back into the bowl, and then these two kids were drinking it, and then Zeno told him that this was the only meal that they've had today, and he couldn't fathom how that would be, because in where he's from, like everybody finds things like eats every day. There's lights and like it's all a rich neighborhood, so he doesn't know how these villagers are living. And especially when he came now, he thought he was gonna find some kind of inn, but there was none of that there. There was no lights, so there was only the fire that Hack. Oh my goodness, the way that chapter ended with him being cold and seeing the fire and being drawn to the fire, and then he turned around and he saw Hack. Then he ended it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, okay, is Hack gonna remember? Hack has to remember him, right? But then it took Tedron a second to figure out that it was Hack. He's like, is that the Thunder Beast? And Hack at first was acting like he didn't know him. I'm like, really? He should know him, like really well. And he knew him because he's like the second son of whatever. I don't know him. When when Yun came back, and he's like, who's that? He knew him. And because he was so clumsy, he was, I guess, afraid, startled or something. He dropped the flare that his people gave him in case he was in danger. And then that flare got lighted. So those troops are coming. Shina, with his eyes, could see them coming, told the others. And then Tedron was asking them to let him go, because since he's the one that lighted it up and he was a mistake, he can go and be like, okay, it was just a mistake, nothing actually happens, and he just ward them off from the village. But Hak wasn't gonna go with that. She's like, no. And I knew that Yona was gonna be the only one that actually made that decision. So when she came and then Tejun realized that she was alive and he was crying, and then he's like, just give me the chance to go and ward them off, and if I don't do this or something, you can kill me, I don't care if I die. And he was saying all that, and I'm like, okay, Yuna believes him, he's gonna let him go. But then the scene did not play out the way that I thought it was gonna play out. I thought he was just gonna be, okay, let him go, I trust that he's gonna do this or whatever. But no, that's not how he went. He's like, you can go, but if you don't do this the way you say you were gonna do it, then we're gonna kill or whatever. Like, she was so hardcore about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, Yuna. I freaking loved it. I loved it that she was giving him the chance, and if he doesn't do what he promised he was gonna do, then the Happy Hungry Bunch was gonna take care of the soldiers and him and like everybody. I'm like, girl, loved it. I loved it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next few chapters, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And you can also watch the full unedited version of this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. I feel like crying all the time.